Character of a Happy Life is a simple poem in which Sir Henry Wotton sets out the principles of a good life. He also talks about certain things one should always try to avoid in life, mainly servitude, negative passions, and flatterers. What matters most is one's own self, which is to be kept pure and blissful. The poem addresses the themes of happiness, joy, simplicity, and religion, the character of a happy life. This simple but exquisite poem shows us a possible roadmap to real happiness and goodness. Happy is a man who is born and brought up with a sense of independence and integrity. Happy is a man who is born and brought up with a sense of independence and integrity. Having experienced the nobility of his own integrity and the divinity of his own perceptions, such a man will not serve someone else's will, however willful, powerful, and authoritative is the person who tries to command him. Such a man of integrity knows how to stand up for his own and for his fellow men's rights. He will always consider the truth as his vantage ground and will fight against all the wrongdoings and crimes around him. The only protection and the natural weapon that he carries are his genuine thoughts, his honest feelings. His greatest ability is the ability to see the truth and then speak it out aloud to the whole world. How happy is he born and taught that serveth not another's will, whose armor is his honest thought and simple truth his utmost skill. Whose passions not his masters are, meaning his emotions never control him. On the other hand, he is the master of his emotions. And having understood the meaning of death, he lives an upright life and is always, still means always, prepared for death. A simple knowledge, a mere knowledge of death is enough to give us proper directions in life. A man who knows the value of life will live it fully for himself and for others. The poet proceeds to say that such an integrated man is not attached or tied to too many cares and worries. He will not attach too much importance to public fame or popularity, nor is he scared of any private breath. Breath here refers to talk, meaning private talk or gossip. In life, sometimes people are raised to power and position due to the hands of chance. They might not have achieved those positions by merit. Our upright man who never serves another's will not serve or worship any chance either. He has his belief in honest achievements and acceptance by merit. Nor will he fall into the viciousness offered by other people's praise or recognition, but he is always ruled by the rules of essential goodness and the truth. Who envies none that chance doth raise, nor wise, who never understood how deepest wounds are given by praise, no rules of state, but rules of good. When we live a life rooted in truth and honesty, naturally we are freed from rumors. On the other hand, a strong sense of conscience we will always carry. The poet says, our conscience, which is the only living presence of God in man, will become his strong retreat, a peaceful bower of goodness within. Such a man cannot be manipulated by flatterers, nor can his enemies besiege him with oppressions and cruelties. A retreat actually is a quite isolated place that you go in order to rest or to meditate. Who hath his life from rumors freed, whose conscience is his strong retreat, whose state can neither flatterers feed, nor ruin make oppressors great. The greatness of a happy character is such that he lives in God and prays to God on a daily basis, both late and early, suggesting all mornings and evenings. Definitely he does not pray for any worldly gains or possessions, but for his pure grace. He prays only for the pure grace of blessings from God. He always entertains his innocent days with good religious books. Who God doth late and early pray, more of his grace than gifts to lend, and entertains the harmless day with a religious book or friend. This man is freed from servile bands. The word servile means like that of an inferior, obsequious, a servant who has no will of his own, or desire of his own. So servile bands refers to all the bonds and bands or chains of servility or slavery. A man who lives an upright moral life never actually hopes to rise in life, nor has he any fear to fall from any position or power. Being a lord of himself, not of land or property, he will live a fulfilled life. He may be poor materially, but he will be immensely rich with contentment and fulfillment and control over his own life and the life that preciously surround him. The poet ends by saying that such a man has nothing, yet hath all. Such a man has nothing, but he has everything. This man is freed from servile bands of hope to rise and fear to fall, lord of himself, though not of lands, and having nothing, yet hath all. Thank you.